right, welcome back, watch fans. We're starting a little bit early. We have the Rebel stream. We got the Rebel stream ready to go. We're going to start a little bit early, talk about some of the exciting things happening in horology. We have some videos that are now up on our channel, especially in the member section. That's right, for the aristocrats. For the aristocrats in the audience, we have some members-only content. That's what happens when you join the aristocracy, when you become a baron. Let me give you a tour. Let me give you a tour of what you're going to get. I'm going to show you in a second, but some big news. We had the Omega, all the tomato cans, all the window lickers, the crayon eaters. They're going bananas for that Omega, the white Omega, which is made out of tomato can metal. What a piece of shit that watch is. I mean, this is like, this is a psy-op. That's what that is. That is a watch for agents of the Matrix. That watch is for the real scum of the earth. No, this is real. This is real. This is the real deal. No, come on, man. When we do a real stream, it says live stream. When we post one of those things, those are it says I don't know, what does it say? I don't know, whatever. No, this is the real deal, Baron Neo. This is the real deal Holyfield. Now we're starting a little bit early because this is the Rebel. This is the Rebel Alliance. Look, Philippe Stern himself has crowned the Colonel as Emperor of all horology, as Emperor of all horology. Now this is unbelievable but true. That's right. Philippe Stern himself has crowned the Colonel as Emperor of all horology, leader of the Patek Faithful, the spiritual leader of the Patek Faithful, and the Ayatollah of Audemars. Now, this is something which is known. But look, guys, it's really I am humbled to serve you, to serve your needs, providing your content for important watch information, such as this information we're going to be having today about what is the reality of Hublot versus Aquanaut? How much of a shitter is the Aquanaut in reality? So we're gonna see. Let me see if we're gonna have some of the aristocrats joining in the live. Hopefully, we're gonna have some aristocrats. In theory, we're supposed to start at 8:30, so in a few minutes, in a couple of minutes, but we're starting a little bit early. We're starting a little bit early, so we got all guys chatting amongst themselves. Why don't you guys get a room? Guys flirting with each other. What is this, like a bathhouse? Where's Mark? No, anyway, guys, we're gonna have some incredible things to share with you about the world of Patek Philippe Aquanaut versus Hublot. But again, I just want to bring up to your attention that the Omega Speedmaster, that all the tomato cans out there, all the grifter channels, the grift streamers, the leprechaun, the grifter of Venice, they're all trying to scam you into buying that piece of shit Omega Speedmaster, which is for peasants. Now we have the Baron. We have a Baron Neo, the Duke. We'll have to call him the Duke. He has gifted 5 memberships. 5 memberships. Really, it's like he is saving the peasants. Neo is saving the peasants from doom. That's what it is. It's like, look, if you're not a member of this channel, if you're not an aristocrat on this channel, you're basically you're doomed to hellfire and what is it, brim? Basically, look, being a member of this channel, it gives you that spiritual enlightenment, eternal salvation. That's what this is. Now, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to give you a tour. I'm going to actually show you what you get when you're a member of the channel. Not only are you a Baron, not only does it say Baron on your title, like we have Baron Neo. You see Baron Neo. Let me show you. See he's got that little thing next to him? That means he's a Baron. By the way, somebody has to show me how to make like other type of things so it looks more impressive than that like little logo. But Baron Neo is an aristocrat. He's a Baron. Whereas this guy, I don't know, is some peasant. Peasant, Baron. Baron, peasant. That's how it works. Peasant, Baron. Okay, now, let me show what you get. You also get special content. You get special content. You get access to our members only channel. Now, this is our channel, and we have a special video. We're going to show you.
Welcome back, watch fans.
We're going to show questions. Hang on, let me show. We're going to show you. We're going to show you basically a preview of the Oisin O'Malley. That's right. We're reviewing. We have a review of the Oisin O'Malley Venezia. The Venezia. Let me show you this. Can you guys hear? Can you hear the YouTube when I play it?
From the punter is asking, what do I think of the Oisin O'Malley? The Oisin O'Malley Venezia Orologio Venezia watch, right? Now, what does wearing this watch say about you? Before we get started, on the wrist, we have the Patek Philippe Gondolo vintage piece.
This is, yeah, member only will see it. I'm not going to show you peasants the full video.
On the wrist a little bit because I have it loose. I have it loose. Let me get it properly. Okay,
right, I'll give you a little tease. I'll give you a little tease.
Should wear. Now let's
deliver
take a
quality.
Let's see. Let's take a look at this watch. What does it say about you when you wear this this horological masterpiece, the Oisin O'Malley, the Oisin O'Malley Venezia. Here we go. The monkey eyebrows himself is going to show us. There we go. The Venezia on the wrist. What a beautiful masterpiece this is. Now this, my friends, is a horological monstrosity. It is a disgrace to humanity, disgrace to be anything associated with La Bella Lingua, the beautiful country of Italy. It's a disgrace. This Irish colonist, this settler, is a disgrace to Italians. He needs to be deported. Let's see what Mr. O'Malley has. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? Now look, this screen is dusty. You guys are privileged to see the Colonel, a reflection of the Colonel himself. That's right, the Colonel himself. Now let's do a little examination of the sartorial monstrosity on the screen. Look, I always tell you guys, be careful who you take advice from. If you as Joe Kennedy, right, a fellow Irishman of Oisin, said, I don't take stock tips from the shoeshine boy. Joseph P. Kennedy, father of JFK, was a stock manipulator. That's how the Kennedys made money. Also bootlegging, of course, bootlegging. He was the man of taste. So again, he didn't take stock tips from the shoeshine boy. Why would you take style and fashion tips from a guy who wears a cheap and nasty overcoat with these? Obviously, these are not opening buttonholes. This is not functional buttonholes. This is a cheap monstrosity, machine stitching here. This is all fake. Just like this watch is garbage. This watch is for a real bouquet. Now let me show you something. Here. Watch this. I'm going to give you a little close up here on the wrist. Fine bespoke Neapolitan shirting. We have the now look, I don't want to wear the really nice cufflinks. I don't want to flex too hard on brokesters, but as you can see, this is actually French 1930s enamel. Let me see if I get a little close up here. Yeah, nice little enamel cufflinks. Not my Patek Ellipse cufflinks. Yeah, it's just nice. By the way, double-sided, of course. It's on both sides. Now, I don't know if you can see this here. This is how a proper.
All right, listen. Enough for you peasants. If you want to see the rest of the video we're going to have a peasant-free experience. So if you become a member, you become a baron, you get the seat in the member section. That's right. The member section of our channel has that amazing content. You got to be a baron, only $4.95 a month. Now, let's get into the main event, which is, but before we start, today is March 5th. Has Oisin, the grifter of Venice, has he paid his rent? Has Oisin paid his rent? Inquiring minds want to know. Now, let's get into the debate. The debate, which is, I think, one of the most important debates in Western civilization, and that is Aquanaut versus Hublot. Okay, this is actually quite interesting. Up on the screen here, we have, we have actually one of their old 80s ads. That's right. Look, people don't know, but Hublot was a brand started in, I think in the late 70s, I believe. And they had incredible design. That design, people don't appreciate the groundbreaking design of Hublot. The rubber bracelet. Is it a bracelet or a strap? I don't know what to call it, but the rubber and the gold was unheard of. I mean, it was unheard of. And these guys really nailed it. I mean, the design of the Hublot was actually incredible. It's an incredible design. And, of course, Patek Philippe, who are copycats. That's right, Patek Philippe are copycats, okay? The Nautilus is a copy of the Royal Oak. That's right. You know, when Patek saw that the Royal Oak was taking off, they went to Gerald Genta and they said, hey, can you make us something like this? Can you make us a copy? And he made them the Nautilus. That's what happened. Yes. Yes. You, look, I am here to serve. Look, to be emperor is not an easy job. Somebody has to do it. The mantle of spiritual leadership of the Patek faithful is cast. It's a burden, but I have to carry it. It is a weight on my shoulders, but I am happy to bear it because it's my duty to give back to civilization. You know, it is my duty. Hublot. Now, let's be clear, Baron. Hublot is a peasant watch. However, Hublot is a peasant watch. Let's be 100% clear. But is it really a peasant watch? I don't know. In terms of horological horology, it's a peasant watch. But in terms of style, it is avant-garde. That's right. It's avant-garde. Now, it's interesting. The Italians who are usually, you know, kind of the avant-garde when it comes to, you know, trends. A lot of the collectors, they've been picking up on Hublot, these older watches, you know, with the rubber. They're not cheap. They're not cheap anymore. These Hublots are no longer cheap. I mean, this should be a $500 watch, but it's not. Now, look, this is from the 80s. Do you guys understand how groundbreaking that design was? The Hublot design in the 1980s? It was incredible. I think it was more avant-garde than the Royal Oak or the Nautilus. I mean, that was the biggest breakthrough in design. Now, let me show you a couple of other ads. Okay, now this is a little funky. They got like some sort of hunter. It's almost like they got a hunter case going on top of the watch. That's like an ad from the 1980s. Alongside it, we have some modern Nautiluses, not modern Aquanaut Nautilus. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? Really, what difference does it make? Whether you do Aquanaut or Nautilus, they're both shitters. Now, look at this. How beautiful are these ads, by the way? How beautiful are these Hublot ads? How beautiful. 50, I don't know what that means, but what is that? Is that a Bitcoin code or something? Is that a Bitcoin code? Look, now the date window, I could do without. I could do without the date window because especially in white, you have a white date window. I mean, they should have known better, but you know, what can we say? By the way, if we have any aristocrats that want to join in, anybody that wants to show us their Hublot or their Aquanaut, I think we had a couple of aristocrats earlier who said they were interested. But look, I just want to give you guys the background here. I want to create the background here. Look, the design of the Hublot is absolutely superior. Full stop. 100%, 1,000% superior to the Aquanaut. It is also superior to the Nautilus. That's right, 100% superior to the Nautilus. Okay, it's pure avant-garde. Now, the issue is they were doing quartz, they were doing shitters, they were doing, you know, all sorts of whatever. But so was Patek, so was Audemars. Everybody was doing that in the 80s. Look, you have to understand. We have to understand where Hublot was coming from. This was started in the late 70s. So, you know, they were basically dealing with what the watch market was throwing at them. It's what the watch market was throwing at them. They had to deal with quartz, and everybody was doing quartz. Patek was doing quartz. Audemars was doing quartz. Rolex was doing quartz in the late 70s into the 80s. Now, we got a comment here from Zay. Who is helpless fake aristocrat beggar out? Yes. Yeah, he's been roaming the rundown streets of Newport Beach in his dusty old Bentley with race car gloves on. Okay, first of all, the driving gloves I do not wear in California because it was warm. The Bentley actually was washed. Just so you know, the Bentley was washed, and the wheel was repaired that was cracked by driving in the streets of Los Angeles, which have potholes. It cost me $300 between the repair and the guy to come out. It was a disaster. So we need super chat donations, and actually we need wires. We need wires. We need to get, like, look, this guy is 100% correct. I'm driving a dusty. Look, the Colonel is driving, the Emperor of horology is driving an 18-year-old Bentley, so 2006, for God's sake. The Emperor must have a Rolls-Royce Dawn or Cullinan. I'm not sure which one. I'm debating. So we need wires to come in, not super chats. We need wires. $50,000, $100,000. We need some real heavy hitters. I love this guy here. Walking 7-Eleven, being a this is what he's calling it. Yes, I'm selling a little. Yes, sir. We need your super chat, my friend. We need money. We need the money for the channel. Now, here's what's amazing. Let's understand the reality. So everybody in the late 70s and 80s, they were on the same page. It was a level playing field. So Hublot was the absolute avant-garde design circa 1980. Nobody was doing this. Rubber, black rubber on a bracelet. By the way, all the heavy hitters were wearing the Hublot. The real smart people, the people with taste. I remember even in the mid-90s, that this was considered a real serious watch. You know, I knew guys who were like, you know, heavy hitters. They were wearing this watch. Guys with great taste. People with serious taste. So, and what happened? Well, Patek, you know, being carpetbaggers that they are, these Swiss carpetbaggers, these degenerates, they copied them. They copied the Hublot, and they made this Aquanaut, which is kind of like a, I guess the Aquanaut is kind of like a, yeah, it's got some Nautilus DNA. It's kind of that case. But again, the Nautilus is a shitter. I told you, it's a shit design. Yes, the Prince of Perth. You are welcome to join us. Baron Hitman, 200. No. For you, $200,000 is acceptable. So yes, please go to the bank right now, or, you know, if you have access, you know, just call your banker, say, look, we got to get the wire out to the Colonel. We got to get the wire out. By the way, I use Northern Trust Bank, so I'll give you the wire instructions. You know, Northern Trust, that's the official bank of, you know, the aristocracy. Actually, that is true. Yeah, so just so you know that when your wire goes to me, it's going to an aristocratic bank, not like JP Morgan or Chase. Chase, as they're called. I had an account with Chase. They actually shut down my account. No, by the way, guys, this is no joke. You hear this thing called debanking? That this was a real account. There was like real money in there. You know, not for this watch channel. It was like it's a real business I have. Not this business, but this is the monkey business. But yeah, I mean, it was unbelievable. No weird transactions, no bounce checks, nothing. There was a bunch of money sitting in there, and you know what? They unbeknownst to me, they sent a letter saying they were closing it, and they don't give you a reason. And I didn't get the letter. I didn't get the letter till like months later. All of a sudden, I try to log into my account. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. I have to call, and you know what? They wouldn't get. By the way, they would not give me an answer why they closed it. They don't give you an answer. I went down. I had to go to their office. I do a whole thing. They end up FedExing me the check, a cashier's check, okay, which is, you know, let's just say, you know, the money in that account was. You know, again, I'm not trying to flex or anything, you know, because there's guys watching this who are billionaires, but yeah, the money in that account was enough to buy, you know, several of the minute repeaters, the Patek minute repeaters, new ones, yeah, these guys just shut me down. So basically, it completely like screwed up my whole business because, you know, I had no access to money for my bank business for like a week. Okay, that's no joke. So Chase is agents of the Matrix. Chase Bank. Okay, agents of the Matrix. Close your accounts. Leave Chase. Do not do business with agents of the Matrix. Yes. Well, you're not an aristocrat, my friend. You are not an aristocrat. Okay, so bottom line is this. Let's go back to the main talk here.
incredible design from Hublot. The problem is, you know, the movements were not great, but we do see the serious collectors. The serious collectors. That's right. That's right. Baron Neo. Exactly. Fuck Chase Bank. Fuck them where they breathe. As does anybody know that expression? I know guys who are like from the 60s. You know, I guess now they're like probably in their 80s, but yeah, guys who were around in the 1960s, they were using that line, fuck them where they breathe. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Like in their nose? What does it mean? The Baron Neo is gifting. He's making it rain for you peasants. He's making it rain. You guys, for you ungrateful peasants in the audience. It's unbelievable. Reformed Super Chatter. Support the channel. Show your love for the channel. The channel needs your support. Democracy will die in the darkness. This channel is the only true beacon of democracy in the horological world. It's unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true. Look at this. This is a man who understands. This is a man who understands wisdom, the man of wisdom. So, okay. So let's get back to Hublot. What is the problem with Hublot? Why do they get no respect? Well, look, I think the thing happened over the last 20 years. They started doing that big bang, all the crazy big watches, the whole thing, which, by the way, commercially very successful commercially. Yeah, apparently the movements are not as bad. Whatever. Hey, listen, they just, for whatever reason, they get no respect. You know, people are saying that, oh, they're a copycat of Richard Mille. You know what? Richard Mille is a copy of Hublot. That's right. Richard Mille is the copycat. Richard Mille, the scumbags of Richard Mille are basically copying Frank Mueller. Okay, Richard Mille is a copycat of Frank Mueller, 100%. And Hublot, why? He's copying the case design of Frank Mueller and the rubber straps, the comfort, avant-garde design of Hublot. That's right. That's right. Richard Mille. That's right. Richard Mille is a copycat. He's a low-life degenerate. He's a low-life degenerate copycat. The only original is Hublot. Now, I'll be candid with you. I don't know anything about these movements. The movement good? Some people are saying it's very good. Some people are saying it's very good. I don't know. I would say the Hublot is more legitimate, okay? The Hublot is a more legitimate watch than the Richard Mille. Why? Because it's original. It's an original design. It's avant-garde. The Richard Mille is a Frankenstein. It's a Frankenwatch. It's a mashup of Frank Mueller, the tonneau-shaped case, the gold, and the rubber of Hublot. That's what it is. That's right. Durian fruit. We're going to be doing a collection review of Bear. We're going to be doing a collection review of Bear. Oh, we got a Baron. We got a Baron. 50. Serious everyday banger. Now, wait. Hold on. Are you the guy are you the guy that said he has one, he wants to show one? If you do, here is the link. Here is the link. Come and join. Come and join. That's right. Look, I'm an aristocrat. Aristocrats don't work. Work is for peasants, boy. Okay. Now, let me show you what the real aristocrats have to say. Hang on a second. Let me show you this. Wait. Here is a comment that was left on our YouTube channel. This is from, what is the guy's name? I can't see it, whatever. But he says, because I did a video, it says, what does the Aquanaut say about you? You know, the video, it's up on YouTube. He says, what the Aquanaut says to me, it's the Patek for those bros who can't afford grand complications. I agree. Really, more likely, not sophisticated or have enough class to wear a real Patek Philippe. That's right. The guy who wears the Aquanaut does not have class. He does not have sophistication to buy a real Patek Philippe. Because, you know, the excuse about, oh, I can't wear the crocodile. Oh, I need to wear a rubber bracelet because I'm a little bitch. Oh, no, bitch. if you're a real man, you get yourself a bespoke rubber strap from Jean Rousseau. Jean Rousseau looks beautiful. It doesn't look like this garbage, okay? It's a real rubber. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful design. I have one which needs to have holes made in it. We're gonna put the holes in it, and then we're gonna wear it with the Rolex day date. It's gonna be amazing. Now, by the way, when I do that, all you peasants will start copying me. I know that, but that's my job. That is my mission. My spiritual mission is to bring enlightenment to the darkened masses. Now, okay, so he goes, by the way, you can put that rubber strap on any Patek because they will be water resistant, waterproof, or whatever, including the Nautilus. Okay, then he says, they only buy because Hodinky or YouTubers told them. Exactly. Hodinky's a bunch of fucking clowns. Look at the way those guys dress with 5 layers of sweaters, like their mommy dresses them. Ben Clymer's mommy dresses him every morning. Yeah, he rolls up his pants. You see every video, he's got the pants rolled up, not properly hemmed. I guess he thinks he's cool or something. I don't know what that is, but he's got like 5 layers on. He's got a thick sweater on, a T-shirt under his dress shirt, a thick wool jacket, and that's in July when it's like 90 degrees in New York. Okay. So he says, in reality, the Aquanaut is a watch you get at a discount when you or your family have real purchase history or relationship with the AD that spans a decade or more. Correct. Old money, stealth wealth, big dick player status. That's right. You know, that watch is basically the watch that you get from Tiffany, okay, from Tiffany, you know, when you're spending a couple $1 million there. Like George Soros has one of these. George Soros had one in the 90s. I think in the 90s, yeah, or the early 2000s, famous pictures of him wearing the watch. The early edition, right? The early edition. And you know what? That's the watch that, you know, you had. It was like a beater watch. It was a beater watch that, you know, guys wore when they had to change the oil on the Bugatti. You know, they had to do some gardening. They had to consort with peasants. You know, that type of thing. Yeah, but now the guys who are buying it now, these arrivistes, nouveau riche, I mean, it's trashy. It's very trashy. Very trashy. I mean, in my opinion, the only Aquanaut you could be wearing is the original one, the old one, the funky old one, because then people will assume, oh, okay, this guy is probably the original, the OG. He's the OG. Guy who buys this, it's kind of like, you know, he's just a wannabe. He's a wannabe. When a well-to-do, wealthy customer buys a few grand complications, they get offered a minute repeater. Okay, right. That's exactly. Yeah, you got to. This watch. That's when Patek throws in a free Aquanaut for the kid. Patek throws in a free Aquanaut for your bum kid, for that mooch bum, that you got to pay off Brown University. You gotta send Brown University a 500 grand donation for some sports scholarship thing, so that they give your retard kid an Aquanaut. That's who wears Aquanauts. It's basically, when you wear an Aquanaut, it means like you couldn't get into a real school and your parents had to, like, you know, bribe Brown. And Brown, of course, we know Brown University is like, that's like the peasant version of Harvard. Actually, they're all going downhill, but yeah, Brown was kind of like the retards who were not good enough to get into Harvard, but they were wealthy, old money, that they went to Brown. We got the Baron, the Duke. Look at that. 100%. This is 100%. The Baron, the Duke is correct. I remember this. This is, of course. You know, the Aquanaut was always considered the poor man's Nautilus. It was always considered like, I mean, even the Nautilus was considered like a poor man's Patek. Remember that? That's right. The Nautilus was considered the Arriviste watch, the peasant watch. Look, this is a lazy watch. Duke Philippe, I'm going to bring you up to date on the chat because I know you're just joining us. I know you were busy. You know, you're trying to prop up the wannabe pontiff who has been deposed. That's right. Archie Luxury has been deposed, and the colonel is now emperor of all horology. I crown myself. That's right. I don't need anybody to crown me. I crown myself. And Philippe Stern, right there on the top left, is also concurring. He's concurred that the colonel is now emperor of all horology. Unbelievable, but true.
Now, yeah, that's right. That's right. They gave away the Aquanauts as sort of like a bribe. They were given as a bribe to get people to buy the real deal. It was sort of like, you know, that's what it was. Oh, 5 new. Oh, okay. How do I, what am I supposed to do? 5 new barons. Wait, the 5 barons. How do I do? Somebody has to read them off. Where's Curly? Okay, let me go. Hold on. Let me address the super chat and then peasant Neo. Baron Neo in a super chat. Did Baron Neo show us? Did he show us a? Did he show us? Where's Neo? No, he didn't show us anything. Wait, hang on a second. Neo, did you have a? Did you? Neo, can you send me whatever you said? Okay, but look, Neo, please repost whatever the reference number is, and we'll pull it up. We need to get a producer in here. We are hiring producers now. Duke Philippe, here is what we're saying. The thesis is this. The Hublot is the pure watch. That's the pure design. You know, in 1978, the origins of Hublot, everybody was, you know, just coming out of the quartz crisis. Everybody was doing quartz shitters. Patek, Audemars Piguet, Rolex. So the fact that Hublot did a watch in quartz and Piaget, the Piaget polo, look at the polo. All of a sudden they're trying to get the peasants. We're going to pull this up in just a moment. So look, this was an avant-garde design, okay? The rubber bracelet, the rubber strap with a gold case. It was amazing. This is 1980. This is an ad from 1980, okay? Amazing ads, by the way. And amazing ads. Look at these ads. Look at these beautiful ads, okay? Now, what was Patek doing? Patek was scratching their balls. Patek was scratching their balls. That's what they were doing, okay? Again, they're copycats. Patek Philippe are copycats. Baron Philippe, Duke Philippe, Patek Philippe are copycats. We know this. Not original. They're late to the game. You know, after the Royal Oak came out, 5 years later, they said, hey, Gerald, can you make us like something like that? Can you make us a copy? And he gave him a kitschy watch. He gave him that Nautilus. Then he gave him did he make the Neptune or other shitters? I don't know. I'm a fan of Murakami. I've actually dealt in Murakami. Murakami is actually he's actually a decent buy. I would stick with the paintings. Patel, I would advise the paintings, not the prints. You want the canvas. Works on canvas. I think Murakami has legs. I believe Murakami has legs, especially the stuff that doesn't have, the brand logos, stuff that's more, classic, shall we say. I'm a fan of Murakami, actually. I think he's that market's going to come back. I mean, he's not appreciated right now. He's sort of like where Aquanaut was 2016. Now 2016. Okay, so basically this was an avant-garde design, and all of a sudden Aquanaut, Patek Philippe says, "Hey, can you make us something to go?" By the way, all the heavy hitters were wearing the Hublot in the 80s, in the 90s. They all had the Hublot. It was comfortable. It was beautiful. It was an avant-garde design. People weren't taking the horology thing that seriously in the 90s. For sure, the 80s. They were buying design, and this was beautiful design. Now, the fact is, it's the original. Patek is the Aquanaut is a copy, and they deserve no respect. No respect. It's watches for tomato cans, crayon eaters, and window lickers. And this guy has it right, the comment that was left. Now, I don't know, Duke Philippe, what do you think of this Hublot with a little case covering? It's almost like a JLC. I mean, it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. By the way, as I said, the Italian collectors who usually are early to the game, they're getting into Hublot. You know what else they're getting into? Ebel and Hublot. Okay, now let's go pull up. It's the Kunter's case back, exactly. Front cunt. Now, hang on. How do we pull this up? Shit.
How do I pull this up? Wait. Oh, okay. 507. Okay, let me see if I can look this up. But 507JX. JX. 507JX. 507JX. Yeah, this has got this long reference number. Is this the colorful one? Sapphire Rainbow? YOS? No. Oh, shit. TAC 21. Wait. Oh, my God. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this. Wait. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. There we go. Is that not? That's not the watch, right? That's not the watch. I mean, you know, listen, this is more original than anything. I'll be honest with you. This is 1,000% sapphire case, bitches. Tourbillon. I think this is a lot more original than anything Patek is doing. 100%. Let me see what else. Let me see. Let me pull up. Hublot more account. Oof. Wait, is that? Somebody needs to join as because I can't pull up. I can't pull up the reference thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Hang on. Okay. One moment. We got it. Ready to go. By the way, guys, on the members only channel, we have a special video where we review the Oisin O'Malley. We review the Oisin O'Malley Venezia. That's right. We review serious watches on the channel, and we have a review of the Oisin O'Malley Venezia. It's for members only right now. That's right. When you invest $4.95, you get access. You get access to, hang on one moment, you get access to members only content. We're adding value. We're here to add value. This is not like Archie Luxury where we just do grift streams. We're doing grift streams, lazy content, you know, lazy, no-show jobs. Hang on a second here. Wait. Stop screen. Okay, one second, gentlemen. We're gonna have. Now, I hope I'm not gonna pull up the Anal University videos. Okay, there we go. Is that the watch? Look, would I wear this? No. I mean, it's interesting. What is this? I mean, look at this. Kind of cool, no? Listen, I think the clasp is a lot more interesting than Patek. It's a lot more innovation. You got a nice case, the loose side. I mean, I think it's a little pricey for what it is. No, I mean, I don't know, 150 large. What does this sell for in the used market, the gray market? I don't know about the gems. Are the gems quality? We don't know. I mean, it's a little gimmicky. But here's the thing: you got to give these guys credit. You got to give them credit because you know they're innovating. Patek is not innovating. I mean, this is like these guys are doing what AP is doing. I'd be happy to have Hublot become a sponsor of the show, just like you know, Squally was a sponsor of Urban Gentry or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, we're you know, we're open. We're open to the punters. We're open to the punters. Unbelievable. So that is it, my friends. I've stated the case. I have nothing else to say. The verdict is out. You know, everybody knows that the Aquanaut is garbage. It's the poor man. It's not even the poor man's Nautilus. It's like a swatch. It's a watch they did as sort of like, you know, it was designed to use as a beater, changing the oil in the Bugatti, you know, gardening, you know, going to, you know, it's for like sex tourists
who, you know, they didn't want to bring their world time. I mean, they had the world time when they at home, you know, for watching the, you know, the webcam stuff in Romania to know the time. But, you know, when they went to the massage parlors in Bangkok, they took the Aquanaut. It's got the rubber bracelet. It's kind of a low-key watch. That is really the sex tourist watch, the Aquanaut. That's what it is. It's really incredible. Hang on a second. Let me. There we go. Let me go here. Okay. Yeah. It's incredible. Rebel chatting, Rebel streaming. That's right. We're doing Rebel streaming. Grandmaster Chime. Do you have one of these? If you do, here is the link, my friend. Here is the link. And show us your Patek. Patek. Show us your Patek. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. Are we done? Are we done here? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me go to the Barons. Hang on a second. Let me show the Barons. One moment. One moment, gentlemen. Let me just give you. Let me just introduce the Barons. Hang on. Let me go through the new Barons. The new Barons. How do I do this? Hang on a sec. I have to go through here.
Travel can be free or low cost.
Mute. I got to put this on mute and default view. Okay, now how do I see who's the new Baron? Where does it say that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Duke Neo has gifted baronships, and let's go into it. Here we go. Here is who is now elevated. Here is who is elevated. Bezos made a baron by Neo. The Whiskey Reaper made a baron by Reaper. The Watch Hangout, JJ, is now a baron thanks to Neo. Org is now a baron thanks to Neo. I think there's a few more. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, no, Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe has gifted baronships. Patek Philippe is lifting the peasants out of the gutters. Patek Philippe is lifting the peasants out of the gutters. That is what he's doing. He's doing God's work. That is exactly what Patek Philippe is doing. He's lifting the peasants out of the gutter. Bufaris was gifted a baronship. Coding Life was gifted a baronship. Coding. Are you a coder? I need a coder. I need a WordPress guy because we need to create a website. Please DM me. DM brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. Get in touch. I need a web monkey to do some WordPress work. GB was gifted a baronship by Patek Philippe. Scuba Steve was gifted a baronship by Patek Philippe. Dynamo was gifted a baronship by Patek Philippe. Let me see. Where are we? Have we caught up? Have we caught up? Wait, but wait, there's more. There is more. The Duke Philippe is raining memberships on the punters. The Dry Down is now a baron thanks to the charity work of Duke Philippe. Caliber YQG is now a baron thanks to Duke Philippe. Bamboo for You is also a baron. Temple 91 is now a baron. Real World Curly is also a baron. And we have Mookie in the house. Mookie is in the house, and Curly is in the house. Wait, now, hold on a second. Hang on a second. These guys are coming. Why are they so late? Here is the link. Here's the link, peasants. Curly, I got the link here. We have to discuss. We need to discuss why are the low-life degenerates of Patek Philippe, why are they copying the avant-garde of Hublot? That's right, Hublot. But wait. Now that we have Curly in the house, you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to actually give you a tour of, I'm going to show you peasants what you get. I'm going to show you peasants what you get when you are a member. You have access to member-only content. You see this? We got special videos for members only. That's right. The
the barons, they have access to this insider information. When you're a baron, you have access to insider information way ahead of the peasants. Now, we're going to release some of these videos, maybe not. Some of these videos may or may not be released to the peasants a couple days from now, but you're going to have the first call. You know, information is knowledge. You're going to be like, you know, Gordon Gekko. You know, Gordon Gekko getting that first call on Blue Star Airlines. You understand? What I'm going to do now is if Curly comes on, we're going to give a little preview of the Oisin O'Malley watch brand review. That's right. We're going to be reviewing the Oisin O'Malley, the grifter of. Wait, is this full? We have a review of the grifter of Venice of his Venezia brand. That's the rat ship. This is the rat ship. It is the rat ship. Now, Curly, are you coming on or what? Are you coming on? How much do you tip a hairstylist? Because you know the haircuts out here are quite expensive. I think it's $35 they're charging, which is a lot of money. I just get a basic haircut. How much are you supposed to tip? I don't like this. I don't like having to tip these guys more. It's really unbelievable, but true. Okay, look, Curly, if you're not going to come on, I'm going to roll tape here, but I was actually just showing the punters. We're doing a review, and you know what I was telling the punters is, look, when you are taking advice from, you know, you got to be careful who you take advice from. You know, you're from Chicago, so you understand. You know, Joseph P. Kennedy, who got the JFK elected by, bribing, by, buying the vote. He famously, he said, he was a great stock manipulator. And he said, look, I don't take stock tips from Shoeshine boys, the Shoeshine boy with the shine box. I don't take stock tips from him. No, I take the stock tips from, JP Morgan. I take it from the aristocrats. So why are you guys taking watch advice from mooch bums? Guys who or spruiking shitter watches and wearing, cheap. Look at it. Let's see what Mr. O'Malley had. Look at it. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? Now look, this screen is dusty. You guys are privileged to see the Colonel, a reflection of the Colonel himself. That's right, the Colonel himself. Now let's do a little examination of the sartorial monstrosity on the screen. Look, I always tell you guys, be careful who you take advice from. If you, as Joe Kennedy, right, a fellow Irishman of Oisin, said, I don't take stock tips from the Shoeshine boy. Joseph P. Kennedy, father of JFK, was a stock manipulator. That's how the Kennedys made money. Also bootlegging, of course, bootlegging. And he was a man of taste. So again, he didn't take stock tips from the Shoeshine boy. Why would you take style and fashion tips from a guy who wears a cheap and nasty overcoat with these? Obviously, these are not opening buttonholes. This is not functional buttonholes. This is a cheap monstrosity, machine stitching here. This is all fake. Just like this watch is garbage. This watch is for a real bouquet, Now, let me show you something.
Curly, do you know what a bouquet is? Curly, can you explain?
I'm going to give you a little close-up here on the wrist. Fine, bespoke Neapolitan shirting. We have the now. Look, I don't want to wear the really nice cufflinks. I don't want to flex too hard on brokesters. But as you can see, this is actually French 1930s enamel. Let me see if I can get a little close up here. Yeah, nice little enamel cufflinks. Not my Patek Ellipse cufflinks. Yeah, it's just nice. By the way, double-sided, of course. It's on both sides. Now, I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, it's a cheap. Canali's garbage. Canali's garbage. Basic bitch. Basic bitch material. Overpriced, but basic bitch.
Sartoria Ciardi of Napoli, of course, by appointment to His Highness.
That's the real deal. That is proper
horology. Now look at these. These are proper buttonholes.
Bouquet.
This is like
That's
Milanese. By the way, this is real horn. Not plastic. Not plastic. Oisin. Okay, now look at this. Contrast and compare. Plastic. Cornetta di Napoli. Now see this. Look at this. By the way, Look at this. This
Oh,
is
yeah, by the way, I just want you guys to know there's
aristocrat. You know what? The screen is dusty. Hang on a second. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to whip out. I'm going to take out my. Hang on. There we go. By the way, this is from Marinella di Napoli. Now, look, I don't always. I'm not here to plug Marinella. They make beautiful stuff, beautiful shop in Napoli. But look, I'm not here to flex. And this is my casual wear. You know, I don't wear Neapolitan attire for serious business meetings. This is just for, you know, when I'm dealing with the Cafons, the Bukiaks, the Stunads, look at this monstrosity. 500 euros. What does he charge for this garbage? He charges 500 euros, 600 on the price. Look at this monstrosity. By the way, when you wear this watch, that is a sign that you're a real Bukiak. You know what a Bukiak is? Look it up on Google. What is a Bukiak? Look at this. Look at what a piece of shit that is.
This is from Archie Luxury Horn. Archie Luxury, the horns that he has.
Do beautiful cinematography.
That's where the buttons are from. The horns.
You know, this guy's a failed musician. You know, we know that he's not good at paying rent, although he does have, ironically, the landlord watch. That's right. He's got the Rolex Submariner full gold. What does Mr. Richard Praffett have to say about that? Look, I'm wearing this watch so loose on the wrist, it just slides. This is pure class, right? This is elegante. See, this is what you wear when you are a unbelievable but true. This is all unbelievable but true. Look, guys, we're giving tremendous value here. We need to see the wires coming in, not super chats. We need the wires. We need, you know, a couple $100,000 to come in this week to pay the bills, to keep the thing going. Look, this is like a televangelist show. I can't fly coach. Guys, I can't fly coach. I'm too cheap to pay for first class. I need the private jet, okay? I need one which has, I'm not flying a Honda jet. I need the one with a full-size bathroom and a shower. We need the wires to come in. We need the donations to pay for the Mar-a-Lago. Look at this. Can you hear that in the background? I mean, I'm in a terrible neighborhood. There's fire trucks. I mean, there's fire trucks driving down the street. This is unbelievable. I need to upgrade. We can only do this with your support of the channel. Our goal is to raise at least $2 million by October. We need $2 million by October to pay for the Mar-a-Lago membership, so that the Colonel can attend the President Donald J. Trump inauguration in Mar-a-Lago party, the Mar-a-Lago after party. We're going to be live streaming from Mar-a-Lago. That's right. We will be live streaming from Mar-a-Lago, inshallah, in January 6th, 2025. We're going to be live streaming, and I'm going to have a Vacheron tourbillon with the baguettes on the wrist. That's right. Send money now. This guy understands. Send money now. Send wires only. That's right. Wires. Look, the Mar-a-Lago thing is like $200,000. I'm not paying $200,000 for a club membership, okay? But if we get donations, you know, it's a business expense, okay? It's like it's content. We can amortize it. I'm not doing it for. I'm doing it for you. I'm not doing it for me, okay? The Rolls Dawn is not for me. It's for you, okay? I'm not buying a $200,000 car for me. I'm doing it for you, so that you get to see the Colonel driving in the car and doing watch reviews in the roller, okay? With the, and that's why I need to have that special aero cowling accessory, which is like 35, 40 grand, because it's got the storage, lockable storage space, so I can keep the Patek boxes and papers in the car on the outside, right? That's, you need that stuff. It's all for you. It's not for me. That's right. That is what happened. One down, 3 to go. Tim Wright is next. Tim Wright next on the hit list. Thank you. Zeppi, may your contribution be blessed tenfold. The Colonel blesses you tenfold at least. The 100,000 when it comes in, you're going to get back 10 times your money. No Breguets. This is not a Breguet channel. This is a Patek Philippe Audemars Piguet. Actually, you know what? It's old school Patek Philippe. I'm not in the new school Patek. By the way, Duke Philippe. I have a review of the minute repeater on in the members only section. That's right. The aristocrats have access. The aristocrats have access to my exclusive review of the Patek Philippe minute repeating world time, as well as the Oisin O'Malley Venezia. Look, we only review the best watches on this channel. That's right. That is exactly correct. Unbelievable, but true. Now, let me see if we can catch up. We need to see if we can catch up to some of these comments here. We have to catch up to the comments here. Let me see. Okay. Who's David Connolly? I don't know this. Listen, I don't know anything about this stuff. Mookie, I reached out to you. I need a technical guy. I need, I reached out to Sam Altman and Mark Zuckerberg. They haven't gotten back to me. I need somebody to put up this WordPress thing, which is a basic. I bought this theme. I don't know how to use it. It's a theme. Yeah, I paid $50. I don't know how to set it up, but I need to have the videos there and special things. We need special things because we're going to have a newsletter. We're going to have a special newsletter for the aristocrats. Help me help you. Help me help you. I want to give the punters a special news. Actually, it's not a newsletter. It's a magazine, okay? It's a magazine. I'm giving you guys a preview. There's going to be a magazine, a special magazine, exclusive magazine for aristocrats only, but I need the website to be up. So, Mookie, please, come on. Get to work. What are you doing all day? I don't know what you're doing all day. I mean, I have no idea what this guy's doing all day. Yes, Archie was a star. He had a sidekick. Now, very sad. Yeah, the Canali. Yeah, the Canali, again, Canali is a kind of it's a mid-market brand. It's sort of like the, I'd call it the BMW 3 Series. The basic bitch. It's sort of like a very low tier. It's sort of like not even a Lexus. It's a kind of basic bitch material. Off the rack. Aristocrats don't wear off the rack, okay? The aristocrats only wear bespoke or maybe made to measure if it's the right thing. Maybe. Now, let's see here. That's right. The cathedral is being built as we speak. Wow, look at this. An email came in, an announcement. It's sort of like, it's almost like when you get a phone call from the Nobel Committee. It rings, if you're in America or somewhere else, they probably call you. I don't know when they call you their time, but it rings at 3 a.m. Look, I got that call. The phone was ringing. I didn't pick it up, and they gave my prize to Obama. They gave my Peace Prize to Obama. It's unbelievable, but true. Cafons. That's what it is. It's Cafons. C-A-F. Is it C-A-F-F? Or no, I think it's C-A-F, single F-O-N-E is the correct thing. Yeah. We need wires. We need wires. GoDaddy and Zelle links. GoDaddy? What is GoDaddy? GoDaddy is links to give money? Zelle. Oh, that's a good one. Zelle. You know what? Maybe I should. I was at like I might have been kidding about the wire thing, but maybe I should put up a thing for PayPal and Zelle and all these things that these beggars are doing. Like Archie's thing has like 20 ways where you can donate and give money to this bum, this mooch bum e-beggar. It's like a rat. And what I'm saying is you should not be supporting these rats because what you're doing is you're preventing them from, getting real jobs and being productive citizens. It's almost like you're not supposed to feed wild animals, okay? You're not supposed to feed wild animals, or rats, pigeons, seagulls, because then they become dependent on you. They're not supposed to be dependent on humans. They're supposed to get their own food. That's where they were designed to be. And when they become dependent on you and you're not around, guess what happens? They starve. You don't want to see Archie starve. That's where you got to stop feeding that bastard. Stop feeding that fat bastard. Don't give him any super chats. All your super chat money, all your money should be going only to this channel. This is the only channel that should be getting your money and your funding and your support. So we will have to put up the Zelle links and whatever, and we got to get the money. I know the wires could be difficult. People are lazy. We got to make Zelle, PayPal, so it's easy for the grifters, excuse me, for the punters, for the donations. Yes, we're going to have to add that. Yes. Hang on. Wrench for Zeppi. Hang on. How do I do that? Oh, I have to go to... see, I need a producer. Where's my producer? I need a producer in order to, you know, I need a producer in order to do these things. I can't go on 2 different channels and look at this. Add as moderator. Here we go. Guys, help me help you. I'm trying to staff up here. We need talent here. We need producers. We need like, you know, people to be on the panel to discuss high horology. Listen, the Bhagwan Rajneesh had 100 Rolls Royces given to him by the you know, the members. I only need one, just one. Let's see here. Let's see. $4.99 super chat from Baron Mookie for the Bugatti. Now, actually, I hope you don't mind. It's going to be the Rolls Dawn. The Bugatti, it's a little bit, it's not a good value. It's a little too flashy. It's not practical. It's a money pit. It's a money pit. The Rolls Royce Dawn, possibly the Wraith. I'm actually considering the Wraith. Look, I need value for money, okay? Because look, I'm looking at this. It's, you know, I'm doing it for the punters. It's not for me. It's for you, right? You know, when I go for the badass sushi dinner or the $14,000 steak, I'm doing it for you. It's not for me. Okay, money is spent on prostitutes, on cocaine, is for the punters. It is content for the punters. It's all for you. So the Bugatti is not a good deal. I'm looking to get maximum bang for the buck. I'm considering either the Dawn, the Rolls Dawn, or the Wraith. The issue is this. I might be moving to the South Florida area. Most probably will be in a couple of months. Now, here's the thing. In Florida, the convertible it's not that good because, you know, it does rain a lot. It really rains a lot. I don't want to be bringing that top up and down. And also, you know what? Like, I had a convertible years back. I loved it. I had an Audi A4 Cabriolet 3.0. I loved that car. It was the best car I ever had, actually. And very comfortable. 2004 car. I put 100,000 miles on it. Maybe 103. I'm not sure. But anyway, then you know, they start falling apart, basically. But here's the thing. I'm done with the convertible thing. I think I need the Dawn, but I got to have the roof. I got to have the, what do you call it? The moon roof, sunroof, whatever. Yeah, because I do like the roof to open up. I don't need the full opening. I just need enough that, you know, when I'm inside, I'm smoking a cigar, you know, the smoke can escape and fresh air can come in. You know what I'm saying, right? So a Dawn is about 150 grand in the right color spec. Again, it's got to be the right color spec. Excuse me, not the Wraith. The Wraith is about 150 grand. The Dawns are like 220, 250. You know, I'm going to need like 50,000 super chats like this to get there. You know, it's so, you know, it's all unbelievable. Oh, you don't make what? That's simple. People know how to do that stuff. I don't know. I just don't know how to do it. Oh, he's a website guy. Who is he? I don't know. Send him here. Yes, that's what we're doing. Look, all this work is sponsored by. You know, it takes support. Look, this channel, it doesn't do it by itself. It's all based on support of the Curlys. It's based on the support of the Mookies of the world, of the Neos of the world, of the Patek Philippes, of the Thomas Burnett's, of the Zeppis. You know, it's these people who make it possible. So you need to thank them. It is all thanks to them. Infield. The gondola. Wait, are you talking about the? Is that the gondola? Is that a watch from Oishin? Is it an Oishin watch? I don't know. No, he's got. I think it's called the Venezia. Is a gondola another one he's got? I don't know. Oh, they leaked the name. No, it's okay. The money comes in. Exactly. We need all of it. Super chats, Zelle. Now, what is this GoDaddy thing? Is that they have a money thing? I don't know. I use GoDaddy. I didn't know that they had a money thing. Look, this is correct. Yeah, I don't have an account, but we'll take everything. We will take everything. Modules. I don't know what that means. By the way, hang on a second. We're waiting. We were supposed to have an Aquanaut shown on the screen. Yeah, we take Western Union, food stamps, everything. We need servants. Curly, where are you? Long-time listener, first-time caller. Urban Jerkinson. What is that? What is Urban Jerkinson? In English, what does this mean? $5 super chat from the Canadians. What is Urban Jerkinson? Is that a real thing or is that a joke? I'm not aware of this. No, I had that. I had that car in. When did I have that car? In 2005. Yeah, I bought it in 2005. And I sold it in, wow, I bought it in late 2005. I remember now, late 2005. I sold it in 2014. So I had that car for like almost 10 years. It was an amazing car. It really was, except for it wasn't the all-wheel drive. I didn't know that. I didn't know better at the time. It was the front wheel, which was no good.